I'm here with Eddie Cardone, who is not only the producer, but he also wrote The Journeyman. All right, let's talk about your movie, because that's what we're here for tonight. This is a fundraiser.
Yes.
We're very excited. And I noticed that you said that there were two particular men, one named Sid, the other Shannon. And Sid is older, and as he is jogging and listening to music,
it's we don't know who that is.
Oh, we don't know who it is.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
Okay, I was looking at the poster.
Yeah, we don't know who the jogger's just an old man jogging in the morning, listening to his headphones.
So this is going
there's
to
a reveal at the end of the movie.
Okay, so we don't want to ruin that. We don't want to mess that
you
up.
can't ruin it. You don't
we
know.
can't, because we honestly don't know. But we do know that it's a relationship between an older person, an older fighter, a younger person. And what would you say the theme is about learning from experiences and handling them?
Yeah, it's to me it was more of an homage to the old school MMA. You have this older fighter who's just a wrestler and a boxer. And this new kid comes into the gym and he beats him up every day.
He's just naturally gifted.
Yeah, but the older fighter's just beating him up. But he sees that the kid keeps coming back and realizes, you know what, I could turn this kid into something. So he starts mentoring the kid and showing him the old MMA style of just boxing and wrestling. And so it's kind of like an homage to the old school, because when the kid starts getting, when he starts fighting more and more, and he's using his old school style and he's winning fights in this new era. So it's more of a throwback to my MMA era.
So we're going to see a lot of exciting matches, but we're also going to see relationships develop and perhaps dissolve.
Yes, it's not based on a real story or a true story. It's a fictional movie that is based on real stories I've seen. So a lot of it is going to be like the negative part. You're going to see a lot of the negative parts, the drug abuse.
Because people tend to think that there's glamour, there's glitz, and there probably is some of that. However, as you just said, there's another side to it.
Well, the glamour and the glitz is like 1% of 1%.
Really?
The rest of it is journeymen. The rest of it is the guys that barely make any money, that train so many hours. And if you add up by the end of each year what they get paid per hour of work to get ready for their craft, it's probably less than a penny an hour they're really getting.
Really?
Yeah, they're like literally in the gym all day, every day, and they might get $200 for a fight here and there. And that turns into a very depressing lifestyle. It's like you're always grasping for that ring that's right outside your grasp, and that is literally what a journeyman. You ask any person that's categorized as a journeyman about their career, they will say that it's that ring that you just can't grab. It's just right outside your reach.
And why the fascination for it?
It's everybody wants to be the best in the world. Everybody wants their Rudy moment.
Got it.
And everybody wants their Rudy moment. Whether it's in ballet, mixed martial arts, football, everybody wants a crowd cheering their name.
Now, Sid, you're playing the role of
Sid Vargas.
Sid Vargas, a little bit older journeyman.
Yeah.
Correct, even though he's so young.
Yeah.
But you are. I want you to explain a little bit about how you psychologically got into this role, because I know it is the journeyman.
Yeah.
But I know you had to be taken to great depths for this.
Well,
so
you know what? This character. Well, let me tell you, give you a brief, story here. Eddie and I, we met about 2.5 years ago, and while we were on a movie set called City of Gold, it was myself, Eddie, and the other lead, Derek. We're very close. So we were talking on set one day, and how Eddie came with the concept for this movie, and we all said, write it. So in literally 72 hours, the script was a rough cut, but it was done.
It was done. It was that fast.
So when he wrote the two leads for Derek and myself, he pretty much based the characters, through his own experience, through his friends and what he has seen and lived.
Yeah, he said he trained about 100 different people.
But he wrote our characters really based off a lot of like how we are as people. So when you look at the Sid character, it's very close to my life personally. I've gone through my ups and downs. I deal with a lot of not really hostility, but I go through the same thing he goes through with his ex-wife, with his son.
Yeah, so there were relationships going on.
He has a tumultuous life. He gets to a point where he starts off good. Not to give a lot away, but
we don't want to get too much, but I still want to get the psyche.
He goes through a lot of issues, but it's very close to home with me. And
you know what that means? that means that you're willing to take a chance to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And as we look into that camera there, you're taking that chance to share with other people not only what it takes to be a journeyman, but what it takes to be a man.
Yeah. Well,
And that's
you know what?
beautiful. That's
Yeah,
real.
I agree with you. And this role is literally going to take so much from me and out of me to play. And it's definitely, and although, I've been doing it, I've done a lot of films, I've done a lot of commercials, I've done a couple of good big TV shows.
He's been on The Mysteries of Laura recently.
Yeah. But this character is so much depth to him. So
We got to
you're
peel away these
Yeah,
layers.
so you're going to see a lot. It's my acting. It's giving me the chance to really give a lot of my acting ability.